flag. Okay, we're going to introduce the girls under 15 field for the 1500-metre event. In Station 1, Danielle from Knox. 2, Hannah from Frankston. 3, Brianna Box Hill. 4, Paige from Berwick. 5, Bree from Brighton. 6, Ruby from Doncaster. 7, Mia from Yarra Ranges. 8, Tyler from Pakenham. 9, Georgina from Ballarat. 10, Chloe from Box Hill. 11, Audrey from Essendon. 12, Bethany from Geelong. 13, Emmeline from Box Hill. 14, Ella from Mornington. 15, Sienna from Gisborne. 16, Gracie Lee from Ballarat. And in 17, Sophie from Ringwood. So 17 starters in the girls under 15 1500 metre with a VBP of 4:34.41. And that was held by Madison Caulfield from 2014.
So I do know Madison Caulfield was a training partner or in our training group down at Essendon. So we will see how these
lead. Later on, I think it's about 11:15. She's got a marshal. Quarter 2, 11.
So we do see the competitors in this race coming through the start-finish line for the first time. They will have 3 laps to go. So the athletes are still grouped out there in front. The 6 of the competitors have bridged a bit of a gap on the rest of the field, as we do see we do have Brianna Kroll, from Box Hill out there in front, just ahead of Ruby Mayer from Doncaster in next place. But you can tell from how they are grouped up, the pace is quite comfortable for a lot of these athletes. We've got our Geelong athlete in Bethany Dean just moving into second place. Georgina from Ballarat, they're fighting for 4th. As they do come around with 200 metres to go. Sorry, 2 laps to go.
The interesting fact, Lockie, from the qualifying times from region, Ella Fisher was actually our fastest competitor in a 4:45. So she is sitting in contact with that front leading pack, but just keeping that safe distance so she actually doesn't fall off the back of that front 4. But as they head around to the 200 metre mark with 600 to go, it does still look like Bethany Dean from Geelong is just holding out on that front of the lead, with the Ballarat competitor Georgina Mess sitting in second position. Ruby Mayer from Doncaster is in 3rd. She is quite a talented competitor from previous seasons. So she does run a very smart 1500 metre run from my experience in watching her in the past.
And you can see the size difference from the Geelong and Ballarat athletes in height. Geelong athlete, I remember back to when I was doing distance running and I was always the smallest kid, but he's working hard as they do get the bell lap in this 1500 metres. So we'll see how they go here. One thing that is really good, Bethany is holding her position there on the inside and making Georgina have to work to get around her, as well as our Doncaster athlete in Ruby Mayer. But the battle is on now, so they have taken off and they are coming down the back straight for the final time, and it's going to be a bit of a battle between an early leader in Ruby Mayer with the yellow of the Doncaster colours. Georgina Mees was the early athlete to take off with 200 metres to go. Do they have anything left off in the tank? I think Bethany Dean's probably going to be secured in for third position, but the battle is going to be on between Doncaster and Ballarat here as they do round the top bend. Ruby from Doncaster currently has the advantage in the lead, but let's watch as they do come down the front straight for the last time. Can Georgina get back onto the shoulder of Ruby as they do come down? 50 metres to go in this 1500-metre race. Ruby's working hard to hold on into that position, and she is. So Ruby, an early leader, sat back for the middle part of the race and was able to take out the lead just ahead of Georgina from Ballarat, and then our Geelong athlete in Bethany Dean in third place. As we do switch quickly back to our 100 metres.
We're just starting heat 1 of 3 for the boys under 16. In lane 3, we have Bradley Mentone, 4 Lucas Caulfield, 5 Risen from Craigie Burns, 6 Andre from Whittlesea City, 7 Ezkill Geelong, 8 Jackson Sandringham, and 9 Ethan from Albury. And just watching the finish of that late race, it looks like Ezkill from Geelong has come across the line in first place. Unofficial time of 11:59, it looks like.
So because they are heats and we can't put up three streams, we do just have to try and cut away to those 100s as best as possible. So we'll try and show as many of the heats. The 100-metre finals will 100% be shown this afternoon when they do take place.
We're going to quickly